Hello everyone and welcome to another Motormatch Chester video tour. We're very pleased with showing off this gorgeous 2017 BMW X5 that's just arrived here on site. This beautiful luxury SUV boasts a 3-litre diesel engine with an automatic transmission. This vehicle's been well looked after with only 2 previous owners and a low mileage just below 42,500 miles. And to top it all off, this 7-seater boasts additional extras worth over £9,600 at new. Now, we do like to be as honest and transparent as possible here at Motormatch Chester, so we don't mind showing off that there's some very small damage to the paintwork you can see on the vehicle there, but don't worry, our paint job repair specialists on site will have no issues dealing with that. So let's take a look inside. Of course, you've got that premium luxury interior, nicely matching the stylings on the outside. Of course, it's full leather. We do have memory seat functions here for the driver and front passenger, but I'll explain more on that when we get to the driver's side of the vehicle. In the back, we've got lots of room for up to 3 passengers, and of course there's plenty of additional storage space all around, all the little pockets. We've got the additional 12-volt ports here in the back, so passengers in the vehicle can connect and charge their own devices. Of course, there's additional aircon here, and you can even fold down that middle seat to provide a handy armrest and tray table. Now, this vehicle is a 7-seater, so there's additional 2 seats, of course, in the boot. So we can access the boot by lifting up with the electronic key control. Of course, we've got the rear sensors on the car, you'll notice, and we just extend out the bottom portion. We have full access to the boot. So you can see there's plenty of space, but you can always fold down the middle seats if you want to extend this space out even further, and of course remove that parcel shelf bar, and that will allow you to pull up those 2 rear seats, as we can see, embedded into the floor. And of course there's even some handy ports back here as well, so you can connect some handy devices if perhaps you're going camping. And to close, it's very simple. Pull up on the bottom side and press the button up above to activate the electronic tailgate again. You may have even noticed that rear parking camera as it was closing. So let's move into the driver's side finally. Of course, on the door you've got your central locking mirror and windows, as well as remote boot release. And now we can finally show off those memory seat functions. So as you can see, we've got tons of electronic controls, so you can really configure just about every single position of the seat, including the lumbar support, to the tilt and the angle, to the headrest, curvature, absolutely everything. So once you've finished getting your seat set up, you can save it as position 1 or position 2, and then whenever you jump into the car in future, just simply press that save position and it will revert back to how you saved it. Very ideal if you're sharing the car with a partner, so you can really get it into the absolute pristine perfect position and not have to worry about losing it. Like I said, you can change just about everything with these seats to get to that ideal driving position. You've got plenty of room by the pedals with a nice little footrest for those long journeys, and of course the headlight controls with automatic headlight functionality. Thanks to our keyless start, we don't have to go digging around in our pockets to get ready on the road, and that electronic steering wheel position control means we can get nice and cozy behind the wheel. We've got the digital display for our dash. It tells us everything we need to know at a glance. Don't worry about the fuel light, as we do refill every vehicle before handover, and it'll even pick up traffic signs nearby, so you won't be caught out if the speed limit changes. We've got tons of steering wheel mounted controls, so you can configure your menu options, your cruise control, volume controls and more, and the paddles behind the wheel will allow you to change gears when the vehicle's in manual drive mode. And of course we do have automatic wipers that go nicely alongside our automatic headlights from before. So we've got our main media player here in the centre, of course with our navigation, as you can see. It's all easily controlled from this panel below. We can use the hotkeys to jump to the menu and scroll through, or we can just press and go to the apps we need with a single button. So we've got the media player, of course with DAB digital radio. But you can also connect your own devices to play your own music, and of course if you connect a phone you can answer phone calls safely on the road. You can either connect wirelessly via Bluetooth or use a physical cable connection, of course charging your device at the same time. There's tons of settings here, as you can see, so you can really configure the whole system to do exactly what you want. So don't worry if there's something you don't like, there's probably an easy way to turn it off through these menus. Now, of course, you can even configure your own individual driver profiles, in the same way you can configure your own seat position. So, down below we've got our dual zone climate control, so both the driver and front passenger can have separate temperature settings if you wish. No need to argue if the car's too hot or too cold, everyone wins. And we've even got heated seats and even air-conditioned seats with 3-tone settings. You can even have it on simultaneously. Now, the best thing about this as well is most cars have dual zone climate control these days, but very few allow also independent fan speeds. So one fan could be turned up quite high, the other could be quite low, and not only that, but each side can also have their own fan positioning changed. Most cars only let you have separate temperatures. This one allows both the driver and front passenger to have completely different speeds on their fans and completely different positions. It's quite fun. being able to play around with it and have two sides of the vehicle be completely different. We've got a CD player, of course, down below, everything you need for tuning the radio, and there's plenty of storage space. Of course, the cup holder is always a nice addition. So we've got tons of driver controls, of course, next to our electronic automatic gearbox. We can put the vehicle into sport mode, comfort or eco mode, or you can even configure and set up your own exact driving mode to get the best of both worlds. So of course we've got the auto hold function next to our electronic parking brake, and with tons of additional driver controls. We can unlock the gearbox with the right hand button there, and as you can see in reverse we've got our front and rear parking sensors as well as our rear camera. We can pop the vehicle back into park by pressing the button up above at any time. We can put it down into drive, or if we shift it to the left from drive it goes into manual drive. So you can move the gear stick back and forth to go up and down the gears. Of course it shows you on the dash if you're on manual or automatic. It's very easy to configure, and of course you can use those paddles behind the wheel. And last but not least, we do have plenty of storage space underneath the lovely armrest here, so you can connect all your devices away and store them safely. And of course, let's not forget about the gorgeous panoramic sunroof up above, which can be opened, so on those nice warm sunny days coming up this year, you'll be able to get some lovely airflow in the vehicle. Of course, you can simply just press and hold, or if you press far enough, it will do all the controls for you, so you have to sit there holding your arms up in the air. And if the sun's at an awkward angle, you can always close off the cover, so you won't be blinded. And also to go with it, you've also got your sunglasses holder. Now, this was just a quick sneak peek through this fantastic vehicle, so if you'd like some more information, or if you'd like to experience it yourself, you can head on over to www.motormatch.com, where we do provide a click and collect service. Anyway, hope you all stay safe, and thanks for watching.